There will be moments in any good story where the main character is under duress, where something is just wrong. How does a filmmaker convey this? With a Dutch angle. A Dutch angle is a classic cinematic technique to create unease inside the mind of the viewer. Hang out till the end of this video because I'm going to explain everything you need to know about Dutch angles and how to use them to improve your video and filmmaking work and the visual language of your project. Hi, I'm Jim Costa. I'm a full-time working photographer, video producer, video editor, and technology pro. I want to get going on the topic quickly, but do stick around till the end of this video because I'll tell you about some freebies and training courses I offer to improve your photography, video production, and filmmaking and help grow your business through earned media exposure. If you like what you see, smash that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video each and every Wednesday. And remember, I welcome all of your comments, questions, and more on all of my videos. Let's start with the basics of Dutch angles. A Dutch angle, also known as a Dutch tilt or a canted angle or an oblique angle, is a type of camera shot that has a noticeable tilt on the camera's x-axis or the horizon line. It's a camera technique that was first developed in Northern Europe but perfected by the German expressionist filmmakers in the 1920s. Directors often use a Dutch angle to signal to the viewer that something is wrong or disorienting or out of place with whatever's happening on scene. When planning a Dutch angle shot, you need to consider the following: the degree of your tilt, the depth of field for your shot, and the vertical level of your view. Before using this type of angle, consider Dutch angles within the context of your entire shot list. Every individual shot matters and is based on the relationship with the other shots in the scene. An oblique angle can skew the audience's perspective so they're in the same mindset as the characters that they're watching on screen. Dutch angles work because shot compositions following straight, horizontal, or vertical lines are easier to assimilate because that's how humans view the world in front of them, essentially straight on. It's the normal view we all experience every day. Conversely, compositions that largely follow diagonal lines are dynamic. That is, they convey emotion or something that requires more effort to assimilate. With assimilation comes various responses evoked by the image's dynamism, such as anxiety, power, humor, aggression, and tension. Happy emotions, such as love, joy, and beauty, are thought of as unchanging and, as such, don't work well on screen as Dutch angles. An oblique angle of the camera is just one of the many camera angles possible and can even be combined with other shots for additional effect. However, the shot shouldn't judge a character's behavior, just to expose the abnormality of what's going on in a specific scene. You see this type of shot in scenes with a non-traditional villain where the director wants to let the audience know how skewed their vision of the world is. Quentin Tarantino uses Dutch angles all the time, even when his protagonists have the upper hand, like in this shot from Inglourious Basterds. We know something bad is about to happen here, and the oblique angle is there to seal the deal. Directors have used Dutch angles to create a feeling and to give the viewer a sense that the world is figuratively warped. But what if your scene actually involves a warped world? Inception uses the Dutch angle very much more literally than usual, and in many cases, your POV shots have a natural Dutch angle applied to give us a sense that we're using the character's eyes to see what's happening on screen. You can use Dutch angles in exciting scenes as well, like the one below from Harry Potter, to help raise the stakes of the action in progress. Now that you know what Dutch angles are and when to use them, all you need to do is go out there and shoot your high anxiety scenes with them to improve the visual language of your film. If this is making sense to you, but I've got it in the comments section below. My question of the day is, how will you use Dutch angles in your project? Leave a comment below and let us know. If you found the information in this video useful, I'd like to hear about it from you. If you liked it and want to see more videos like this, then follow my YouTube channel, Jim Costa Films. If you think what you saw was great, please do like it. If you have an opinion, feel free to comment below. If you know someone who could benefit from the information that I provided, please share the video. You can connect with me and my company, Jim Costa Films, on social media and online, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and the web by searching for Jim Costa Films. In fact, I currently have over 4,500 videos on my YouTube channel, Jim Costa Films, so feel free to check out many of my other videos for great tips and suggestions. Thank you for sticking around this long. I mentioned at the beginning about some freebies and training. As a professional video producer and photographer, I've created an absolutely free cheat sheet for you on all the best camera settings to shoot with your DSLR, mirrorless, or video camera that will show you the settings that will allow your photos, and particularly your videos, to shine and stand out from the competition. The link to get that cheat sheet is just below in the video description. Best of all, my cheat sheet specializes in shooting video with any type of camera. In it, you'll find all the info you need on important video techniques, such as white balance, color temperature, frame rates, and more. I've also created an editing training course for Adobe Premiere Pro. My quick start training is designed to get you up and editing video in under 2 hours and includes over 100 tips, tricks, and keyboard shortcuts for video editors that gets you started in the program and makes your workflow go much faster. And now, I'm also affiliated with Christina Nicholson, a fellow media veteran like myself who helps businesses and entrepreneurs reach tons of their ideal customers or clients through the power of media without spending big bucks on advertising. I've worked with Christina and used her advice and training successfully, so I know from firsthand experience that it works great. The program Christina and I are now offering is called the Media Mentoring Program, and it will help you to take advantage of mainstream media so you can stand out from the competition, because that's not something everyone has access to. Best of all, unlike paid ads and sponsorships, you can gain lots of exposure and credibility to become the go-to brand everyone talks about and wants to do business with without spending a fortune on advertising, because the program is geared to get you free advertising. I'll link to those cheat sheets and training courses in the description below as well. There's videos on both courses that will give you an overview of how they can help you and links to get more information. You can help to support my channel by purchasing my training courses, requesting my free downloads, or by hiring me to shoot and edit for you. Finally, if you follow me for a while now, you know that I have a private community of photographers, videographers, and filmmakers, just like you, on Facebook, where I share other pro tips and tricks. It's called Video Producers and Content Creators. I love new members who want to share their work, learn from others, and also help others based on their own skills and experiences. The group is private and only for people in the filmmaking, video production, and photography industries that I personally work in. It's not a public group like my business Facebook page that I talked about earlier. That's public and anyone can see that. You'll find the link to that group in the description below, so feel free to join it where you can learn even more.